Hey, don't know how you found me, but it's me, Van, and welcome to Good Job. Good Job is a RPG Maker game where you have to kill your coworker, I guess. That's all I got, and I think it's a pretty short game. Content warnings will be in the description, so without further ado, let's begin. Let's start the day. Every morning I am greeted by the same bleak world. No changes, no challenges, no fun. Everything is the same as ever. On mornings like this, where I realize my own helplessness, I always just want to... Well, whatever. Sulking about it won't change anything. Ellen. Okay. Let's go to work. Awesome. I really like the art. I like the texture of whatever brush they used. Can we not interact with any of this? Okay. How about you? Just a black painting. It's so dark you could probably confuse it for glass. Ooh. Just a black painting. Okay.
Good morning! If this isn't my most favorite coworker ever.
Hi.
Oh wow, you greeted me back? How delightful. So, what did you do yesterday?
Every day I enter this office just to be greeted by this stupid woman and her annoying attitude. Being asked the same questions over and over again. I can't stand to hear it anymore. Damn. Oh, but don't misunderstand me. The reason I find her annoying is not because of her dull personality. She is annoying because she is literally saying the same things every day, just like a broken doll. To be fair, this is hardly ever her fault. After all, she's not aware that we are stuck in a time loop. Oh, I see. I was about to say, she's just being nice, like, chill out.
Hello, Earth to Ellen. Are you there?
Startled by how close she got to me, I can't help but wince. What?
You got so quiet all of a sudden. Is everything alright?
Yeah, I just got lost in thought. Don't worry about it, let's start working.
Sure, if you say so.
I start tapping away meaningless words and numbers on my keyboard. Honestly, this has been the same stuff for ages. No matter how many times I try to switch these things up, they still bore me to no end. My gaze ends up on Olivia, who is diligently working away. She has also started to be pretty boring, but some loops ago, she died. It was a stupid accident. She slipped and hit her head on the desk. Watching her bleed with no way to help her, it made me feel so helpless and weak. At last, the sight of her was too much and I passed out. I was so anxious the day after that. After all, I had seen her die in front of me. Okay, so, so far Ellen, even though annoyed by the time loop, is responding like a normal human. So I'd like to see how we get to the point where we just decide to kill her. Even though I knew that we were in a time loop, there was still a part of me scared to open the door and see her. Corpse. I still remember how shaky my hand was when I opened the door. I'll never forget the shiver that ran down my spine when I saw her alive and well. She was just sitting there at her desk and greeting me like every other day. Ever since then, I've made it a habit to kill her. What? That's such a big leap. Honestly, by now it's become one of the highlights of my day. So there's no real need to pretend and work anymore. Let's have some more fun and kill her. Okay, very strange. A big packet is in the middle of the room.
Oh, that's our new shelf. Since our old shelf was so wobbly, I just bought a new one. And with I mean our management.
Oh boy, who asked?
Well, you were staring at it, so I figured I should tell you.
I have a lovely bond. This is Olivia's radio. In my first loops, I tried to listen to some radio program in order to figure out whether or not I'm really stuck in a time loop. In the end, it really was the same program over and over. So by now I just leave it alone. It's way too depressing to hear the same thing all the time. This shelf belongs to me. I don't really like putting anything in here, so it's pretty empty.
Oh, is there something in there?
My gaze sweeps over to Olivia. If I pretend that there's something in there, she'll probably come over here. It'd be pretty easy to just slam her head into the shelf. Should I do that? No, not yet, I guess? What other ways do we have? This is Olivia's shelf. She has put so much stuff in there, I'm afraid that it'll fall open if I open it. We're on the 3rd floor, so we have a pretty nice view. Oh, no, don't say what I think you're gonna say. Oh, too bad that we can't open the windows. I would have liked trying to push Olivia out of it. You're, so kind, so quaint. Looking at this umbrella reminds me of a scene I read in a novel once. I think it was about someone getting stabbed by a sharpened umbrella tip. Yay. The shelf is pretty old. Honestly, it looks like it could crash any moment. It doesn't really help that Olivia put a lot of heavy things on the higher shelves. I could call Olivia here and push the shelf. That could be interesting. Whoa. The shelf is pretty old. Honestly, it looks like it could crash any moment. Oh, this is the same. I didn't mean to click this, but here we are. I guess we're gonna get our first kill. Hey, Olivia, could you come over here? I need your help.
Oh, sure. So, what did you need me to do?
I was looking for my accountant notes in here, but I can't find them.
Oh, sure, let me look for him. It was the blue folder, right?
Yeah. Poor Olivia, she's looking for a folder that was never in there. While she's searching for it, I quickly moved to the side and showed the shelf. Oof. Her body is buried under the shelf. I can only see her long hair spilling out. Since I can't perceive any more sounds or movements from her, I suppose this worked? This was surprisingly easy. That was kind of awful. So if you kill her, it hard cuts to a dead end, excuse me. Also clever that the game didn't start over for real, like it didn't re-explain anything because this is the loop. We are in another loop. The trash can is empty. This file cabinet has only super old files in it. Most of them even date back 10 years ago. Wow. My chair is actually pretty comfortable to sit on, but it is kind of huge. I mean, you can curl up in it, you know? There are different office supplies in this cupboard. A pair of scissors catches my eyes. Should I take it? I take the sharp scissors in my hand and sneak a glance at Olivia. Huh, I could go the easy route and just stab her. Or I could use them for something else. Obtain scissors. We're gonna see what we can do with them. Okay, could we open this? What can we use the scissors for? Olivia's monitor. I did consider just throwing it on her, but I don't think it hit her. Since it's more trouble than it's worth, just let it be. That'd be such a weird death. This coffee cup is Olivia's prized possession.
What's wrong? Are you thirsty?
No. I was just wondering what the number 1 on your cup stands for.
Obviously, it stands for #1 coworker in this whole world.
Wow.
Huh? Do you need something, Ellen? I'd be happy to help you if you want me to.
It's nothing.
Okay.
My monitor. I don't even feel like opening a window on there. There's no need to pretend I'll be working anyways. God, this time loop, man. Well, I interacted with everything holding the scissors, so I don't think I'm allowed to do anything but stab her with them. So I guess we'll do that. Yep. Sorry. Oof. Without saying a word, I take out my scissors and slice her throat. Shocked, she stares at me as she tries to grasp the situation.
Huh? What?
I make sure to cut deep so it doesn't take long for her to just bleed out. Even if doing this feels kind of soothing, it's still so messy. Dead end 1. Okay. Oh.
You want to help me? Oh my darling, thank you so much. With your help, I'm sure that this experiment will be successful.
Weird. Very strange.
Good morning. Oh, what's wrong? You look like you're in even worse mood than usual.
I just had a shitty dream.
Oh, I see. Well, don't let this pull you down.
Yeah, sure. Does she remember the loops? I wonder. I guess we'll do the shelf. The shelf belongs to me. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. It's kind of grotesque if I'm being honest.
Huh? Really?
She promptly got up to see for herself.
I don't see any...
Before she could even finish her sentence, I grabbed the little door and slammed it repeatedly into her head. Then I push her head into the shelf so that she's stuck there. Yeah, didn't I just say that? It's pretty grotesque what's in there. God, Ellen is so quaint. Oh, now we have a dialogue for this. The mattress is not as hard as I'd like it to be. There's nothing notable in here. Actually, there's nothing in here at all. I have many everyday items in this closet. Maybe something here could be of use to me. Looking more closely, my gaze falls on my deodorant. Well, I could probably get very creative with that. Obtain deodorant. Oh, okay. So, we have deodorant. Oh. I just realized there's something else in this drawer. Though I did find something interesting while rummaging around. A lighter. I've only seen it in movies, but it could get fun to use it with my deodorant. Should I try it? Yeah, let's do it. Swiftly, I take the lighter in one hand and my deodorant in the other. I really don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it seems that I'm doing it right since there's a ridiculously huge flame now. It also has hit its target. I can hear Olivia screaming. Seems like she's standing in the flames. Her screams die down quickly, but it seems like the flames engulfing her body are now burning down the building. I wonder what will happen first. Will I also burn down, or will I pass out first? Damn.
Oh, so that's what happened to Big Sis. It's really tragic that she died before she could even finish her project. But well, it is what it is. Oh, and before I forget, don't try to kill yourself again, okay? After all, I want to run some tests on you too.
What in the world? A normal sharpener for thin, thick, and very thick pencils. I think I got this some time ago from Olivia. After all, she's the only one who likes using these ridiculously thick pencils. Take it? Yes. Alright, we're sharpening the umbrella tip. We did that super stealthily right next to Olivia and she didn't notice. With the sharpener in my hand, I start sharpening the umbrella's tip. Olivia looks at me in astonishment. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying something out.
And what exactly?
I've read something interesting, so I want to see if it actually works.
Oh, I see. Though I'm not sure if such a sharp tip is safe. You could hurt yourself like that.
I stand up and open the umbrella. I charge right at Olivia, who seems to be very surprised at my actions. Before she can muster any kind of response, the sharpened tip pierces her chest. To make sure that it'll kill her, I twist the umbrella to largen her wound and pull it out. She sacks together in her chair, as I stand before her and look down. It seems like my little experiment worked. So you can kill someone like that, without getting dirty. Very helpful. Ugh. That was so gross. What else am I meant to do? I looked up to see any deaths that I missed, and someone mentioned that you should grab the scissors and then interact with this pack right here. The package. But I think I tried that already, and even doing it now, it didn't do anything. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I didn't knock down the shelf without prompting the package? Maybe I just need to knock down the shelf without saying anything? It looks like it's gonna be the same though. Oh my god. I think I'm actually gonna bash my head in because I looked up what other people did and I've pretty much tried everything. The only thing the game hasn't allowed me to do is open the package, and I don't know why. I have tried grabbing these scissors and prompting the package to be opened. Like, that was an obvious thought, but I don't know why it hasn't let me. Please let me. Thank you. Ugh. Wait. You know what it is? I only interacted with it from the sides. Maybe it was something that could only be prompted from the bottom, which I don't understand because I could prompt it from anywhere and get the same dialogue from her, so I don't know. I don't mean to be nitpicky, but I've been here for like a good 30 minutes. A good 30 minutes just seeing if I need to just keep killing her over and over, or if there's something else I missed. Needless to say, it was a little frustrating, but here we are, because I didn't click on it from the bottom. This would happen to me. For a game that's supposed to be like 20 minutes, I'm here for like an hour, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yay, I can use my scissors. Let's do it, please. I cut the tape with my scissors. Inside are boards made out of sturdy wood. I take one board into my hand and take a step forward at Olivia. Surprised, she looks up from her work.
Huh? What's wrong? Do you want me to put up that new shelf already?
Just as that stupid question left her mouth, the board hits her head. The impact was so great that she falls out of her chair. It seems like she wants to say something. However, before she has the chance to do that, I swing it and hit her again. And again and again and again. In the end, her lifeless body lies on the floor as I try to catch my breath. Well, that's what she gets for making me live through this all alone. I have a feeling you're not alone in this. Okay. Please, please tell me that changed something. Everything's the same in here. Let's go.
Good morning. If this isn't my most favorite coworker ever. Oh, what's wrong? Did something upset you?
Just shut up. I can't stand to hear just another word coming out of your mouth.
Huh? Why? Did I do something wrong?
No, but that doesn't mean you're doing anything right either. Olivia looks at me with a concerned expression. I have no idea what's going on through her head, but just the look on her face makes my blood boil. I don't need any of your pity.
I'm not pitying you. I'm just worried.
I don't need that either. I've had enough. I can't take this anymore. Do you even know how hard it is to be stuck in a time loop? How empty I feel knowing that nothing I do or think will change anything?
Ellen.
She gently puts her hand on my shoulder, as if she wants to comfort me. However, I only feel repulsed by that action. I throw Olivia down on the ground and sit on her belly. I put my hands firmly on her throat and start choking her. Don't even try to console me with these empty words of yours. Nothing you will do will make me feel better. I can feel her body under me going still as her chest stops heaving. After all, you won't even remember this. With these words, I lose consciousness and fall on top of her. Dead End 7. Of course I'd wake up here. Whoa. Something feels off. Maybe it's the wallpaper. Maybe the wallpaper changed. I don't know.
Good morning. If this isn't my most favorite coworker ever. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Your neck. These marks.
Oh, this?
Olivia touches her neck and gives me a small smile.
Yesterday did leave a bit of a mark, I guess.
But how is this possible? This has never happened before.
Yeah, because I normally clean up any evidence before the next day.
What? Excuse me? I'm not really able to register anything she's saying. I can only stare in disbelief at Olivia and the dark marks around her throat. Olivia only sighs in return.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
Huh? For what?
I'm sorry for putting you into the situation and not explaining anything to you. To be honest, I thought you were the one who wasn't able to remember everything. Anything. After all, your code got messed up and all.
Huh? What? Code? What are you talking about?
Huh, I have no idea how to explain it all properly.
Then start by telling me if we're actually in a time loop. You seem to remember everything. She looks surprised at me.
A time loop? Yeah, you did say something like that yesterday.
Olivia shakes her head as if to try and clear her thoughts.
But to answer your question, no. We both have been here for exactly 528 days.
But then, how are you still alive?
Because I cannot die.
Seeing the complete confusion on my face, she clears her throat.
It's rather that I cannot die because I'm not really alive as well.
You're not getting any more exact.
Sorry. Well, I am a copy of Olivia Unster. She was a researcher who wanted to overcome death and reach immortality.
What? So are you her clone?
Not quite. I'm actually an android. However, the software I'm running on was by no way completed at the time of Unster's death. So while I do have her memories, it's not really like I can completely understand her.
So you're not human, but an android version of a dead woman.
Correct.
I stare into Olivia's eyes. My gut feeling is telling me that there is more to this story, but I feel hesitant to ask. On the other hand, I feel like I will never know if I don't ask now. How? How did she die? Olivia looks to the side as if she seems to be contemplating whether to tell me or not. That look makes me grow restless. Please tell me. However, Olivia turns away from me.
Gaining immortality and spending an eternity alone was far too lonely for Unster. So she took whatever resources she had, and made you part of her experiments.
Huh? I knew the real Olivia? Olivia nods.
The two of you were lovers.
What? Not only did I know her, we were in a relationship too? Then why don't I remember her? I only know you, not some researcher named Olivia. Hearing that makes Olivia smile a bit.
Unster turned you into an android. Unlike me, you were once truly human. However, she made a mistake and everything went terribly wrong.
She takes a deep breath of air before she continues.
In the end, Unster died by your hand.
Even though I don't remember a single thing about that woman, I felt a shiver running down my back. I clutch the ends of my shirt as I try to even my breathing. Surprisingly, this affects me way more than I thought it would.
After that, Unster's sister took up her research and made us her test subjects. However, her work was pretty sloppy, which resulted in your mental instability and your memory loss.
What? So, we're just lab rats?
No, not anymore. I think she reached a satisfying conclusion and then left us alone here.
This is a lot to take in. Olivia just shoots me a sympathetic smile. So, I was turned into a robot, killed my lover, and ended up as a lab rat?
Pretty much.
And even then, I just continued to kill you over and over again.
It's alright, Ellen.
No, it's not. I was frustrated because I thought that my life, my choices, and my will didn't have any meaning. However, that is no excuse for what I did to you. Thank you, Ellen. That's some behavior that needs to be looked in on. I'm so sorry for making you suffer like that. To my surprise, Olivia looks at me as if I said something stupidly endearing.
Oh, Ellen. Stuff like that doesn't matter to me. I'm not human, so I didn't feel any pain. So if it helped me distress, I don't mind it.
What?
You are the reason I exist. Whether you abuse me or are nice to me, it's all the same. I feel content as long as I'm by your side. So don't worry about it too much, it's alright.
I just stare at her in disbelief. That's so not alright. There's no way you should be fine with someone treating you like that.
Just like I said, I don't care.
So are you saying that the guilt and remorse I am feeling right now are unnecessary? Even if you don't care, I want you to know that at least I am aware of my wrongdoings. If I can do you any favor in order to make my amends, please let me know. Olivia looks very surprised. She seems to be left speechless.
This is the first time someone has been so nice to me. So wait, let me think of something.
She looks around the room until her gaze stops at the window. Is something out there?
Well, to be honest, my whole life I've been stuck in this place. So, if you'd be so nice, would you like to travel the world with me?
Wait, that's it?
Yes. I've always wanted to leave this place and see more of the world and Unster's memories, but I knew that I'd never feel happy if I just leave you here. So I stayed with you.
This is making me feel even more guilty. Yeah, no kidding. If that's what you want, then let's do it. Traveling does sound nice. Wherever you're going, I'll gladly follow you. Wow. Okay, that was pretty good. Pretty interesting. The gays win, I think? Again? Wow, I'm just winning back to back. True end. Yeah, I really like that. I really like the art style, the overall aesthetic. It was a short game, and they managed to pack in a really, interesting premise and keep it simple, yet utilize that to their advantage. And I'm glad that our protagonist was insistent on how wrong that was, because I was so scared it was just going to be brushed off completely. But yeah, hopefully they can travel the world and heal together. Beautiful. Mwah. We love to see it. Thank you so much if you stuck to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.